Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.com.
Hi students, good afternoon to everyone. This video regarding chemical coordination chapter. In this chapter, I would like to explain about thyroid gland. Previously, 3 glands in the chemical coordination and integration chapter we completed. One is it is a part of brain also, that is a hypothalamus. Later we completed master gland, pituitary gland. Then a small gland nearby the pituitary gland only, it is also located on the brain, nearby the brain, that is a pineal gland. Now according to the descending order, here our neck region in this throat place, okay, trachea starting place, we have one gland, that is a thyroid gland. So what is the structure of the thyroid and what are the hormones they are secreting, how it will stimulate it, then the hormones of the thyroid gland, functional roles of metabolic activities or functions of thyroid hormones we will discuss in this video. Let me start today's video session. Dear students, see that board, pointer place, thyroid gland. Here already in the introduction and that this chapter introduction videos, I said thyroid gland is located in the neck region. So let me come to the regarding the concept thyroid gland. It is a largest endocrine gland. It is a largest endocrine gland. Basically, largest gland is a liver, okay, and the largest endocrinal gland is a thyroid gland, okay, and along with that it is produced at the origin from the endodermal origin. Endodermal, here maximum some of the glands are not origin from the mesodermal origin. Here this gland belongs to endodermal origin. So in the embryonic germinal layers, ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm, these are the 3 layers. In that 3 layers, endoderm onwards, these gland will be developed, okay, origin from the endodermal, and it lies closely to the body surface in the neck nearby the junction of the larynx and trachea. Larynx sound box is there, na? In the sound box, nearby the sound box and trachea, the junctional place, these thyroid gland is there. Before to starting about this thyroid gland theory explanation, thyroid problem, it is a nowadays it is a major problem in the obesity personality. Here if you seen that any obesity containing persons, if you ask what is the problem, why you are having this much of obesity, means maybe some of the people will say thyroid problem. So the thyroid problem, how it will be play an important role in the obesity, that and all we will discuss in this video, right? So then continuation, here thyroid gland is the largest endocrinal gland and endodermal origin. It lies closely to the body surface and a neck region nearby the junction of larynx and trachea, where they are located we see. And then the thyroid gland consisting of the 2 lobes. That mean either side, both sides, the lateral side, both sides, 2 lobe structures are there. That two lobes also connected by the a thin flip with a connective tissue that we called as a isthmus. Okay, that tissue is which is the tissue connecting the both thyroid glands, both sides of thyroid lobes. That connecting tissue we called as a isthmus. Okay, the lobes lies on each side of the trachea, extended upwards along with the side of the larynx. So that one more statement in another conventional method they said. First, second statement wise also that only it is presence in the below the skin surface, body surface, in the neck region. It is located in the junction of the larynx and the trachea. Okay, that only here repeated in the another conventional way. Then the complete thyroid gland somewhat of resemblance in the butterfly because of this side one lobe, this side one lobe, both are connecting one connective tissue, that is a isthmus. By appearance, this appearance is seems like as a flying butterfly. Okay, that flying butterfly madri it is appearance. So it is seems like a butterfly with shaped H shape. So butterfly H shape is a similar, correct? See students, we are discussing about the thyroid gland. The thyroid gland onwards two hormones will be produced. That two hormones are thyroxine and calcitonin. Melatonin last class we discussed. Melatonin produced from the which gland? Pars intermedia, correct na? Then see here these thyroid gland two hormones, one is the thyroxine and calcitonin. These thyroxine, especially before that these thyroid gland composing by the two type of tissues. Thyroid gland composing by the two type of tissues. That tissues follicular tissue and stromal tissue. Follicular tissue and stromal tissue. These follicular tissue contains, tissue means composing by the several cells now. So these follicular tissue composing by follicular cells. So based on the follicular cells only we consider into the follicular tissue. Inside of the follicular cell they are having the cavity. All the fascicular cells are arranged into the one sac like. The inside of the sac like one cavity is there. In that cavity only these follicular cells secreting some fluid. That fluid only the thyroxine. What we are discussing, thyroid gland we are discussing. That thyroid gland, it is the largest gland in the endocrinal. It is formed from the endodermal origin. It is located at the place of the larynx and trachea junction, and then these thyroid consisting to connecting with the each lobes. Basically thyroid gland is in the form of the two lobes. That two lobes are connecting to each other. That is the connective tissue. That connective tissue only isthmus. The lobes lies on the either sides of the trachea. Extend upwards that the either side along the sides of the larynx. And then when you see the appearance of the thyroid gland, it is resembles to the butterfly structure. Basically in the H-shaped structure we can find it. Then from the thyroid gland onwards two type of hormones are releasing. Those are thyroxine and calcitonin. These thyroid gland composing by the follicular. So actually these follicular cells are releasing the thyroxine. Stromal cells are supporting cells. So these follicular tissue containing with follicular cells, That follicular cells are arranged into the one sac-like structure. That sac-like structure encloses the cavity. Inside of that cavity, thyroxine hormones are there. The totally these follicular cells produce the two type of major hormones. That two type of major hormones are tetraiodothyrosin and triiodothyrosin. Remember it. These tetraiodothyrosin we can consider into the T4. Tetra means what is the meaning now? 4 kadra. Okay, how many iodines are there? 4 iodines. In the thyrosin, if it is containing with the 4 iodines, that thyrosin we consider as a tetraiodothyrosin. That tetraiodothyrosin is a chemical form, chemical name, but in the scientific name it is thyroxine. Thyroxine. Okay, these thyroxine contain the 4 iodine molecule. That is the reason in the 10th standard you see one of the question you all are preparation time you see in one question why doctors are prescribed iodine containing salt. This question you read, reason ungalku theriyum, so I do not explain. So here that iodine only stimulate the and making of tetraiodothyrosin formation. Not only the tetraiodothyrosin, along with the tetraiodothyrosin, triiodothyrosin also is there. Tri means how many? 3. So 3 iodines present in the thyronin, that we consider the T3 hormone. This is the T4, this is the T3, based on the how many iodines are present. Okay, so that's why here these and all these thyroid gland functionative wise we should be eat iodine. Here once upon a time our vegetables, some of the vegetables are containing the iodine, but now by using of the lot of pesticides, very fast yield product wise we are going several technical methods. So iodine loss, iodine uptaking is decreasing in the human beings. So that's why for easy to taking iodine, the artificially they mixed iodine in the salt. So that salt, iodine mixed salt is a supplement of the iodine. Okay, so that is the thing. So here these tyrosins are these thyroid hormones play an important role in the production of the calories. Calorie, that is the energy kadanna. In the digestion and absorption time we see protein, how many calories will produce. Protein and carbohydrates are 4.0 kilocalories kadanna. 1 gram of carbohydrates and amino acids and the proteins, and then fat will produce the 9.0 kilocalories, 1 gram of the fat. So fat is giving the more calories. So whatever it is, so totally here these hormones we call as a calorogenic hormones. Calorogenic means calorie generating hormones. Calorie generating hormones. These. So we completed up to now in the first column the one of the hormone, that one of the hormone synthesis from the thyroid, that hormone is a thyroxine. That thyroxine, how many type of thyroxines are there? 2 type of thyroxines are there. That one tetraiodothyrosin, triiodothyrosin. Remember these 2. Then in the second column, I will be explain about one more hormone. That hormone is a calcitonin. Before that, here thyroid hormones plays an important role. Here I said some of the thyroxine hormone that play an important role in the regulation of the basal metabolic rate. Basal metabolic rate, BMR. That means for what type of functions every day we are performing, basing on how much energy is we are requiring for all the body activities, based on our metabolic functions will be controlling. So that metabolic rate increasing or decreasing, that is a totally under
thyroid gland. So here thyroid hormones plays an important role in the regulation of the basal metabolic rate. Okay, regulation, whether it is increasing or decreasing. Why means here already I said the metabolic activities wise finally it will produce the calories kada. So that's why only these hormones we can call as a calorigenic hormones. So that is the reason. BMR I mentioned in the bracket, that mean basal metabolic rate, remember it. And the rate of consumption of the oxygen for unit weight of the body at rest. That mean when you are resting time, our body requires a certain volume of the oxygen, correct na? If you take more oxygen time, more oxidation will be happens, correct na? So that basal metabolic rate totally directly proportional to the consumption of the oxygen. Oxygen adhikanga consumption ayichana automatically basal metabolic rate also will be increased. So directly proportional to the oxygen consumption. So basal metabolic rate directly proportional to the oxygen consumption. So the rate of consumption of the oxygen as per weight of the body at rest condition. In the rest condition time only more oxygen consuming means in the normal time it is more. Correct only na? So here the rate of consumption of the oxygen as per weight for the body at rest. The next statement, in the increasing of the basal metabolic rate by the stimulating of the utilization of the cellular oxygen to produce the ATP. ATP is nothing but calorie kadana. Calories only, calories onwards ATP will produce na by the oxidation at mitochondria. In the botany you see na electron transport one chapter, it will be SAR will be explained. So here by the mitochondria ATP production, it nothing but calories, ATP production by the calories only now. So here the totally metabolic rate of the body functions under controlling by the thyroid hormone. Then more heat is give up of the body. When the metabolic rate increases, automatically body temperature also will be gain up na. Okay, for example when you take food after lunch, our body temperature little bit rise. Okay, that is most given by the temperature, heat given by the body too for these hormone. And hormones control the metabolisms to carbohydrate and proteins and lipids. So based on the situation, if our body requires the carbohydrate in the form of the glucose, in our body any stored food is there, mean that stored glycogen is converted into the glucogen. Not only that, situationally fat and protein and fat. So these hormone to control the metabolism, the changing of their form, carbohydrates, proteins and fat. And up to now we discussed about thyroid gland, that to thyroxine, that to tetraiodothyrosin, triiodothyrosin. Then calcitonin. These calcitonin hormone producing by parafollicular cells. Parafollicular. Here follicular cells are there, along with the stroma tissue is there now. That stromal tissues we can consider as a parafollicular cells. Of these thyroid produce the one hormone. That hormone name is only calcitonin. That calcitonin play an important role in the maintaining the proper levels of the calcium. See pointer place parunga nana. The pointer place here. Okay, then it's play an important role. Maintain the proper levels of the calcium, Ca2 plus and potassium. Sorry, not potassium, phosphate. Sorry, nana, phosphate in the blood. So calcitonin function where it is producing from the parafollicular cells. Function is maintain the calcium and phosphate levels in the blood. This is the thyroid gland structure, thyroid gland hormones. Okay, in the next video In the next video, I will go on with another gland. That another gland is thymus gland. Up to that, wait. Thank you.